Hi, this is Chris Fabian from the Center for Priority-Based Budgeting. Welcome to Espresso Blast number 3. Can you believe it's our third Espresso Blast? Today we're going to talk about a wild concept. It's called resource liberation. It means everything to us. It's truly what's at the heart of fiscal health and wellness through priority-based budgeting. And the whole idea is, hey, we need these resources to do the new things that we need to achieve results, as we talked about in the last Espresso Blast, the Decade of Local Government. Where are we going to find them? If you haven't read this book, there's a favorite of ours. His name is Peter Diamandis. He wrote this book called Abundance, and in the book he talks about a concept of scarcity of resources being contextual. And he tells this great story. He says, imagine a tree, all right? It's an orange tree, and it's packed with oranges. There are oranges all over this tree. From my perspective, my limited perspective here on the ground, here's me. I'm 6 foot, I'm pretty tall, but I'm not as tall as this tree. My reach is only to these oranges and perhaps some of those oranges that even fall on the ground. And as soon as I pick all these oranges, oranges are scarce to me because I can't reach up here until we develop a new tool, a new technology called the ladder. Now, with the ladder and this new invention, I'm way up here. I'm grabbing this orange. I've got reach to this orange. I've got new reach. All of a sudden, what was once scarce is now abundant. That's the whole idea behind abundance. We too are trying to figure out how do we develop the tools to make resources, money, people, time, far more abundant in local government so we can do more with less, right? That's the pressure that we're all under. But as John and I were developing fiscal health and priority-based budgeting, what we recognized is that these tools don't exist. It was almost like the iPhone. If you guys have read this book, the Steve Jobs biography, it's great. As he's talking about the development of the iPhone, he says, we're looking around, we're looking at all these different kind of phones, and none of them do what we want them to do, so we invented our own. That's what we did with fiscal health, what you see here, and priority-based budgeting. The whole idea on PBB is if we can understand better where our dollars are going, and here's our dollars in our top priority area, here's what we're spending in lower priority areas, and ultimately down here in quartile 3 and 4, we have opportunities here. We have resource reallocation options to take these dollars, reinvest them as if they're brand new that we never had reach on before. This is resource liberation. Liberate these resources. Find out where we can partner, where we can divest ourselves of lower priority areas and get them rechanneled to new and more higher priority things. That's what we're working on. Fiscal health, priority-based budgeting. That's what we're going to talk about in Espresso Blast number 3. Hope you join us for number 4.